All right. So apparently my internet went down, and it was during the Aldia fight. So I'm just going to finish out the game thus far, and I'll upload it later. So it seems like my ISP went down for some reason, and I didn't realize it. But I was also in the middle of the fight, so I'm not sure what I was supposed to do about that. So let's go through this mist. See what happens. What is this? Proceed to throne. What is this? Leave throne. I don't know. Let's check Discord. Let's see what Discord thinks. I can still involve chat remotely. So I can leave the throne, or I can proceed to throne. Let's see what they say. I'm waiting my response. I'm on my LTE on my phone, so I'm recording locally, and I'm going to tag this as the ending. And we'll come back at some point in the future and finish out the DLC and Dark Lurker. But I'm considering Dark Souls 2 beaten. I'm just waiting to see if anyone has a thought about the throne. So I guess if we proceed to the throne, that like perpetuates the whatever is happening, which is not really, we're not seeing the reality of it, I guess. I don't know. And if we sit on the throne, that's going to like continue the false world we live in. And if we leave the throne, we kind of like just let it die out. I haven't gotten any responses. Oh, Sarandon is typing. I'm leaning toward leaving the throne. I don't know. So we can leave the throne. Or we can proceed to the throne. Those are our choices right now. We punched Nashandra to death with Power Stanced Kaistus. And we finally got Aldia, but apparently my internet decided to take a dump while that fight was going on, thus ending my stream. So there was some typing, and now there's no typing. Let's just leave the throne. What are the chances I finally decide to finish Dark Souls 2 and... Oh, Sarandon's typing again. Hold on. And my internet goes out. Isn't that... I'm going to blame Dark Souls 2. Somehow Dark Souls 2 has gotten all the way to my ISP. And they said, no. We can't let you have this. Oh, look, there's golems. I didn't notice the golems before. I just saw Sarandon was typing, so let's just give her some time to get her thought into Discord, because I'm on mobile internet. What's hilarious is I just upgraded my internet to like 1.2 gigabit down and like 40 up, and then it dies. The one day I want to finish the game I've been playing for over 40 streams. Are we voting on the ending? Walk away? Sarandon says, are we voting on the ending? My vote is to walk away and leave it all behind. So, yeah. So far, Sarandon says, my vote is to walk away and leave it all behind. Chizu is asking, do you just leave the game? I don't know. Like, if I quit out, maybe. But I don't want to have another stream. I don't want to stream just me going through a door. Trying to type this and so I think I'm just going to leave it all behind. It's kind of what I was thinking. It would be nice to sit on the throne, but let's just end it. Here we go. We're going to leave the throne.
There is no path. Beyond the scope of life, beyond the reach of love. One could possibly await us. And yet we seek it insatiably. Such is our fate.
Where do we have it? We got some Dark Souls 2 credits. It's been a long time coming. This will be my 40... Well, if I upload this separately, this will be 43rd. But technically, this would be lumped in with my 42nd stream of Dark Souls 2. I did really enjoy it. Of course, I'm going to complain about the game as I'm playing it because I get frustrated and it's a difficult game, but it was very enjoyable and I can't wait to return in the future when I've had some time away. I just want to do something different. We'll come back, work on the DLC, Dark Lurker, and we'll get that all boss run finished. But I'm satisfied with finishing the game. Unfortunately, it was not done live, but you did get to see me punch Nishandra to death, so that's cool. There's just a little weird audio blip there. I said Nashandra, and then my audio was like blah, 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 blah. So we got some, I got GG on beating the game, Sarandon, and Chizu says congrats. Just saying, thanks everyone, and sorry my ISP sucks. But yeah, so we got credits on Dark Souls 2. We'll just let those run out, I suppose. Whoa. What? I don't know I don't know what that was. No idea what that was. Credits were freaking out. But that means Wednesday we'll be starting Snatcher on Sega CD. And I'm excited about that. It's been a while since we did retro. The last retro game I did was Popful Mail. Oh, there we go with some more crazy credits. Don't know what's going on. Credits are freaking out right now. Okay. I don't know. Maybe that has to do with me having it tweaked with like Special K just to make it work. Because I'm running 2 different monitors right now. I've got a 144 hertz Dell monitor, and then I've got this 60 hertz Acer as my secondary, where I have like OBS and that. And apparently Dark Souls 2 doesn't like when you have a high refresh rate monitor. So at least I'm having a little chit chat with everyone in Discord, just basically apologizing that it went this way. It's not how I wanted it to go. But yeah, overall, like I was saying, I'm glad I played it. I don't know why this game gets so much hate. And I was talking with X2 in my Discord about it a little bit. Just saying that I don't really think Dark Souls 1 is a quote-unquote masterpiece, like so many claim. I don't know why people claim it's a masterpiece. It's not even a finished game. Even if most of the game was finished, it's not completely finished. And I could never give something, you know, a 10 out of 10 or a 5 out of 5 or whatever a maximum score would be. Even if I enjoyed the game immensely, which I did, Dark Souls 1 was extremely fun, also punishing and frustrating and difficult, but I don't see myself going back to it. Like I don't have this need to like, oh man, I need to go back and play Dark Souls again. I just don't have that feeling. And I said, you know, Dark Souls 2, I can see maybe going back with a different build and trying again at some point, you know, not anytime soon, obviously, but there is this desire, more of a desire to replay Dark Souls 2 than Dark Souls 1. And I don't know why that is. Maybe because there's so much to do in Dark Souls 2. I said this before, but I almost feel like Dark Souls 2 is Demon Souls 2 and not Dark Souls 2. I feel like maybe Dark Souls 1, the actual sequel would be Dark Souls 3. So it'd be like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 kind of match up with me. And then I feel like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2 have more in common than Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm the only one that really feels that, but... And then there's Elden Ring. You know, a lot of people are claiming that Elden Ring is just Dark Souls 4, but it's really, I think it's its own thing. Now, I haven't played it yet. I've watched a lot of it, so I can't really say that for sure, and I'm still deciding how I want to play Elden Ring, and I don't know what I want to do about Demon Souls and Bloodborne and Sekiro. I don't own Sekiro. I don't own Elden Ring, so there's still some stuff to think about there. At some point, I would like to say, yes, I have played all of the Souls games. I own Demon Souls on PS5 and PS3. Most likely, we'll just be playing the remake when we get there. I don't know about Bloodborne. I tried Bloodborne. I got all the way to Gascoigne, but I did not initiate the fight. At that point, I had already had enough, and I wanted a break from the game. It took me 20-30 minutes just to beat Cleric Beast. But that was before I was streaming. So I don't really know. It might be different if I have people to bounce ideas off of as I'm playing. That was just me playing blindly. But a lot of the bosses in Dark Souls 2 were fun. Many were not. The end, Throne Watcher, Throne Defender were maybe too easy. I didn't even realize I beat them until they were dead. Nashandra I was just goofing on that. I certainly did not plan on beating Nashandra with the Power Stance Kaistus, the dual Kaistus plus 10. But man, they were fun. And then Aldio was just kind of annoying. And here we are. Back in Majula. And that is going to be it. I will be coming back to Dark Souls 2 at some point in the future. But before that, I will be doing a bunch of retro stuff. We're going to be hitting up, like I said, Snatcher. I've got the Super Nintendo going. Now, this is all hardware. I've got a Mega SG with a Mega EverDrive Pro. We're going to be doing Genesis and Sega CD stuff on that. So Snatcher next on that. We've got the Super Nintendo. Finally, I got my Retro Access AV cable. You know, it's been months, essentially, getting all this stuff together. It's so difficult to source these niche items. Dreamcast is fully modded, ready to go, as far as I can tell, and I plan on doing Shenmue on Dreamcast. And then we'll think about, do we want to keep going retro, or should we come on back and work on Dark Souls 3? So that's kind of where we're at. And so we're coming up on the 20-minute mark for this ending of Dark Souls 2. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. I just want to say thanks to everyone that watched from the get-go. Dark Souls 2 has been a blast. And, you know, I hate to see it go, but I'm also looking forward to playing something different. And it will be making a comeback. We will come back, do the DLC, and Dark Lurker. I'm kind of tagging on with that, even though Dark Lurker is not DLC. We did at least open up the fight. So, yeah, thanks again for watching and experiencing Dark Souls 2 with me. It's been really fun, and I hope to see you in the future on, hopefully, either on YouTube in the comments or live on Twitch. Have a great night.